Hi Leo, and welcome to Celtic Gaia Tarot. This is your weekly reading from Sunday the 27th of August to the 4th of September. Okay Leo. Every sign seems to be having a mixed bag of energy this week. Seems to be loads of growth and loads of restriction all at the same time. Your overriding advice card is by the book. So that means to me that keeping things straightforward as much as possible, you know, just try to be straightforward in all your dealings, Leo. You start the week off with the Tower paired with the World, and what a beautiful combination of cards. They sort of speak to me really of the sudden ending of a whole cycle in your life, actually. And because the Tower is paired with the World, it seems to be just such a liberating and wonderful ending, a new beginning, Leo, that's happening to you, actually. It might not feel that way because you've got the Ten of Wands, but don't forget the Tens are always the complete ending of a cycle, and he's nearly there. He's nearly dropped this oppressive load that he's had to carry. And that's again how I'd actually read the Tower and the World together. It's almost, you're nearly there. It's just this, it's a complete ending of a cycle, and the World represents completion. You can't get a more complete card in the tarot than the World. You're back to the zero again, you're back to the Fool, having learnt every lesson of all the major arcana. You're back to the beginning again here, and that's interesting for having the King of Swords in your sort of foundation, because you're the master of your own mind. You've got the crown, you've got this almost higher thinking, quite divine thinking, and that's how I'd understand these two cards together, the Tower and the World. It's like it's almost like enlightenment and a whole new beginning where you've thrown off so much garbage that you've been carrying. And that's sort of, right, this is it, this is me starting again. And as you progress during the week, you've got the Seven of Swords, and it's notoriously regarded as a trickery card, but in this reading, with the rest of the cards, Leo, I think it's a chance that you're coming to terms with how your old thinking, because it's already old, has been robbing you of your well-being and of your peace of mind and your security, because it's paired with the Ten of Discs. And that Ten of Discs is that overwhelming feeling of solidity, emotional and physical security and well-being. Could be the money card, could be the inheritance, so it could be the new job and the new house. And in this, with the Seven of Swords, it's saying to me, and the Tower and the World and the King of Swords, the whole lot are saying to me that you, Leo, could be coming to terms with that thinking. This is, that sort of thinking of, I've never got enough, I never will be enough. It's that state of thinking that robs us of what's right in front of us, really. And right next to the Tower, those two are a state of almost being liberated from that old thinking process, really. You've got your crown, Leo. It's wonderful. Oh my gosh, I'd love to know exactly what this is about. As you progress through the week, you get the Page of Swords, and I think you're getting a message about something, Leo. For some, it could be a whole, it's a sort of this very sort of young, I always see the Page of Swords as a teenager, quite hyper energy. But, it's paired with the Ace of Wands, so these two together mean to me You could be getting a message through about a whole new creative project, or a whole new, it's a definite yes card, and it's a definite yes to new beginnings, and new beginnings that are to do with vitality and fire, basically the Leo signs really. So it could be a new business venture, it could be a new creative project, it could be a decision, it could be some, you could have made a decision about how you want to take your life forward here, and these two together could be some Leos receiving a message that's a definite yes, particularly because it's next to the 10 of discs, and this one here, particularly because the tower has been overthrown, and so is your old thinking. So the Page of Swords is a definite new beginning. It's a definite yes about moving forward, Leo, in the way that you want your life to move forward. Very interesting, and because that puts you next onto the 8 of Swords, so it's almost a bit of a backward movement here. It's almost a sort of retreat, and maybe it's all moving too fast. And that 8 of Swords is feeling frustrated, feeling blocked, not being able to see the way through, or being able to see, it's almost like, when you start something and it's all going well, and then another thing comes your way and it's going, oh my gosh, I never thought about that, and now I've got more to deal with, which makes me think of the 10 of Wands. And it's almost, oh my gosh, I never considered that side of it. And that feeling again of, this is all too much, I feel constrained, I feel constricted. But this card's paired with the King of Pentacles here. So for some Leos, another king, you've got 2 kings. Wow. It's a bit of a mastery week, Leo, going on for you. Particularly with this combination of cards. I love this combination of cards. But it's paired with the King of Pentacles. So it could be for some Leos that there is a new start and around money issues particularly, actually. But you've had another bit of a wall. And it's, sometimes it's almost, for example, buying a house, and then you sort of go, oh my God, there's more delay. And that sense of delay, and speaks to me of this 10 of Wands. Even though there's so much growth this week, Leo, I can't express the amount of growth you've got going on, Leo. There's definitely a feeling of still not feeling exactly where you want to be, but you're nearly there. It seems to be it's the last big chapter of before you're moving on to the King of Pentacles, which is that much more mastery. It's like the King of Pentacles is in his throne. It's almost that you going home, feeling at home within your own self, feeling, oh my gosh, I've mastered another skill, or I've mastered something else. But it seems an interesting week. It's definitely such liberation, but definitely a sense of backwards, forwards, that backwards and forwards movement, a sense of feeling a little bit overwhelmed, Leo, of the amount of responsibilities you've got, but you've got the energy to keep moving forward, and the outcome is the King of Pentacles. So this is a pentacle matter for some Leos. It couldn't, and I don't see this as frustration around money. I really don't. I sense it more of a, oh my gosh, not another obstacle to overcome. I do have a sense that might be what it's saying. But it's a sense, Leo, that I've got that success is assured with the King of Pentacles as the final card. It's sort of just sometimes that's the way of life. It's up and down, backwards and forwards. It's delays. But remember, by the book. And the King of Pentacles is definitely by the book. There's no way around it. So if you need to go slow, Leo, slow movement, which is causing you frustration, the Eight of Swords, just do it and stick by the book, because success is absolutely guaranteed. And I'll see you next week for the weekly readings. And yes, if you do get anything from this reading, if you like, share, subscribe, I am picking 3 people out of a draw to have a private reading with me in September. And I combine tarot with astrology, mostly tarot, but I use the birth chart, and that helps me see recurring patterns that we carry into all our situations, and it's so helpful. And the two of them together are crystal clarity and very liberating. Okay, Leo, I wish you all the best. It's going to be a good week.